Okay, what's good with everybody? First off, my name is Cortez Alexander. Um, I started this channel to bring awareness to a lot of things, and to help younger people. Hopefully get them on track to where they won't have to go through a lot of things that a lot of us went through because of the decisions and the mistakes we made and chose to make. The time we chose to waste. You know, so this is just a brief introduction of my life. Um, like 2 years ago, I was modeling. Um, Spoke that into existence. I'm gonna tell y'all, the power lies in our tongue. Like we can speak life and death over ourselves, over our situations. I literally don't even like taking pictures. I went out with a friend one night to the club when I used to club back then. And he was like, "Hey man, he do photography or whatever." He was like, "Hey man, I want you to model for me." I'm like, "What?" Being me, we had a few drinks or whatever. I'm like, "Okay, cool." You know what I'm saying? So I started hitting him up. Um, every time I hit him up, he'll either not answer or he'll be um, like a rain check type situation. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I started getting like emails from people in Las Vegas. I'm like, wow, because I started speaking on it. And I was talking to a person that I was working with, a coworker, and it was a white man that I've never met in my life. I guess he overheard our conversation. So I went on break. I went on the side. I was taking me a cigarette break or whatever, and he came up to me. He was like, "I'm sorry. I wasn't eavesdropping or anything, but I overheard your conversation." And he was like, "I do photography. I usually do it just for landscaping and stuff like that." But he was like, "I want to help you with your portfolio." And I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "How much will it cost?" Because I don't have the money like that. Like if you trying to charge an arm and a leg. He was like, "Nah, I'm literally doing this for free. I just want to help you." Um, and I was like, "Okay." So I gave him my number. Didn't think nothing else about it. The man called me that same weekend. It was a Saturday. Um, I was at a woman house that I called my mama because my biological mother had stroke, so I don't have the relationship I used to have with her. Sad to say. Um, so I used to talk to the other one that I called my mother. I used to talk to her about everything because I'm really not a type of person that really like where I'm from. I don't have friends like that because everybody's into doing the wrong things. And that's another thing that I want to help young people with. Watch who you surround yourself with because the company you keep can determine your future. You can be in the wrong places at the wrong time with the wrong people, um, and get caught up into what they're doing just because you're with them. It can become you. It can change who you are, how you look at life, because you're surrounded by this. It's all about energy. Like it's very true that we live off energy, whether it's negative or positive. So the man called me on a Saturday. Was like, "Hey bud, you ready?" And I'm like, "Who is this?" And he had explained the situation or whatever. And I was like, "Yes, sir." I was like, "To be honest with you, I don't have a car at the moment." He was like, "Well, just give me the address and I'll come get you." I'm like, "Okay." Gave him the address. The man came, like I was like not in the hood, but like down the street from the hood where I stay at. The man came and got me. We went to a great place, and he did like an hour worth of photo shoots with me. Um, Called me the next weekend. We went to a different place. He did the same thing. He did it for like 3 weeks straight. Um, Within that month, I was fixing to get ready to move to Vegas. I called the man. I thanked him. I asked him. I was like, "Are you sure? Do I owe you anything?" The man was like, "No, just make a difference." And so went to Las Vegas. The people that I was with, they was into the Las Vegas lifestyle, like casino, drinking, like et cetera, et cetera. They wanted to do that all the time. So I started branching out. Agencies started hitting me up, like they'll literally meet me at like a I won't say a gas station. It was like a little corner store. They'll meet me there and they'll come get me, and we'll go to the meetings or whatever. Um, and I'm all the way up north. It was every agency I met with in Las Vegas and LA had something to do with Black Lives Matter. And I'm like, this is crazy. Like, how are all y'all tied into this one thing? Ain't nobody got nothing outside a Puma or nothing. Like, it's just Black Lives Matter. So, um, God was just putting it in me, like to be like, nah, like turn them down, turn everything down. Like everything that I went to, like He just kept telling me, no, turn it down. Um, it was lots of money thrown at me. Like when I said I literally wanted to like just ink on the contract, like because it was enough money to change my life. I was watching a great speaker, Eric Thomas, the other day, and he asked a question. He was like, if God answered all our prayers today, would it change? What would it would it change our lives, or would it change the world? And so it made me think about then when all these things, when I wanted to ink on them contracts, I was thinking about what did it do for me? Like, man, this could change my life, you know? So, guys started putting it on me like, come on with an all lives matter clothing. I'm like, how? At the moment, like, this me talking to God, like, on our one-on-one time, I'm like, how? Like, I'm turning this down. You're telling me to turn this down, that down. I don't have it like that. I've never ever even dealt with nothing like this. So uh did one more thing. I went to LA, Hollywood, to a big party with an agent. Uh Met several people that's in the industry. There was one particular female that I met that's in the industry. I'm not gonna say none of their names. And I asked her about it, and what I should do. Um, and she told me to follow my gut, follow my heart. And I'm like, wow. Uh, so I literally love, and like when I say I love, I had to leave shoes. Like I'm talking about, I had one luggage. Like I didn't have the money to like have too many carry-ons or have baggage. You know what I'm saying? Put it where they load the cargo up, but none of that. Like so, I'm talking. I'm leaving all kind of shoes. Like I'm just leaving them there at the airport, clothes, everything. Got back to Alabama. The family that I have here, I couldn't stay with. Uh, RIP to my grandmother. She tried to help me, but you know, through circumstances that the people that I was around, I had a no trespassing on their type of property on the house authority or property. That's what they call here. Over something I didn't even do. It was a dude that I hung with did, and I got blamed for it because I used to deal with the female that he destroyed property. Okay, so that's comes back to who you with or who you surround yourself with can impact your life. Okay, so I didn't have nowhere to go. A white man that I met, he a mechanic. He owned a shop. He sold me a car for $300. I literally went to work, slept in my car. Like I go to a park, go anywhere, slept in my car. I did that for probably like months. Um, Randomly got an inbox when I was with one of my friends from my wife now to this day. Uh, we got married April the 10th this year. Uh, we knew each other with, way back, but we had lost touch with each other. And come to find out, I had a little girl by her. Didn't even know it this whole time. Our little girl is 9 years old. Another reason I'm doing it, I also have a son that's 10, fixing to be 11. But it's like I'm not only doing this for our kids, I'm doing this for so many other people's kids. Um, I want them to know like whatever they want to be in life, they can be it. You know, if you want to be a basketball player and that don't work out, don't get discouraged because you might have doctor in your calling. You might be a teacher, you might be a coach. That might be your calling. I have been knocked down so many times from things, but now that I look back on it, I think like, okay, if I would have got that, then I wouldn't be who I am right now. You know what I'm saying? So came back. We lived in a hotel, like literally. Strived together, lived in a hotel, struggled for a little minute. Um, a year and a half ago. Okay, now God had blessed us with an apartment. We've been living in this apartment for like going on a year now. Next year, God's been giving my wife visions. And we have talked to a couple people like it been a woman like we were shoe shopping for our daughter for school, and she came up to me. She was like, "You need to be a motivational speaker." Like after we got to talking for so long, like, and I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking it was gonna end right there. It went from that to her like exchanging numbers. She was like, "Cause my husband is tied into so many of these schools around here, and it's not schools that it's from the city that I'm in. It's like schools in Alabama, but it's surrounding where I'm at. Um, but she actually got the number. Like was like, I'm gonna give you the call. Like, cause kids need to hear your testimony. They need to hear what you have to say. Yes, I have a grill in. If you see me, you'll probably think I'm a thug. If you stereotypical. Um, that's why I try to tell people like your image doesn't make you. It doesn't make who you are. Um, how you think, the love you have, the your mindset makes you. We would never know what a book has or what a book means or what it's about if we don't open it. The cover could be anything. It could be a flower, flowers everywhere on the book, and we might think it's a girly book if you're a younger boy, but it could be a book about death. So um, that's what made me start this channel. um, just to try to reach other people like around the world to try to help us make an impact. God blessed us with the clothing line, the license. It's ALM LLC clothing line. I'm not gonna give nobody the website because I'm not promoting the clothing line right now on here. That's not what I'm doing this for. It's just to tell you, like, um, when God has something for you, no one can take that from you but you. Um, we can go our whole lives and not live our purpose because we stop ourselves from doing it because we want to live life how we want to. But when you surrender yourself and live the life that God wants you to live, everything becomes more and more easier. Though I say seek yet the kingdom first, and all these things will be added. Like all them things on your list, you strive every day to get them things on your list. But don't never seek the kingdom. Don't never open up the Bible. Don't never. Only time you pray is when you're in dying need of them. Don't give them thanks. If you seek the kingdom, all that stuff is gonna come. He just wants you to get that relationship with him. Um, that's just like a father and a son. If if my father don't know me, how can he relate to me? I'm his, but I'm like a stranger because he never got the relationship with me. You know. Um, so that's basically what this about, man. It's about me trying to help people, especially the youth, um, know that anything they want to become, they can become that. But they also gotta realize that it has to be in God's will, and I want them to know that that's a good thing because us as humans don't know what we really want. We can buy a Bentley today and see a Jaguar tomorrow and be unsatisfied and want the Jaguar. We can reach everything on our list and add some more things because we're never satisfied. Um, but God, He knows what we really need, and a lot of people think that life is boring. Like I don't call myself a Christian. I'm just spiritual. Um, but the life is not boring. Is really a great life. Is more eased. You're not out of your mind. I'd have enjoyed the last 2 years more than I'd have enjoyed the past 30, 40 years before that. Because I have started allowing God to like work in me and try to do His will and not live my life on my own. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like um, we all need somebody. Even me, like I lost my grandmother like 2 weeks ago. I'm 36 years old. Like when I say they hit me hard, um, a lot of times preparing for something doesn't mean that you're ready for it when it happens. Because I've been preparing for it. Like, and when it happened, I wasn't ready. So that's why it's good to just get around like-minded people. Surround yourself with people that want to see the better in you. When you give out good ideas, they don't shoot it down. People that want to see you do good, want to see you succeed. Surround yourself with them people. um, and continue to grow. Every day is a learning process for us. Every day, for me too. We will never know everything. We're always gonna be at a learning moment. You know, it's always something we gotta learn, or we gotta find out, or we gotta learn how to do differently. You know, so that's what this channel is about. We're gonna try to make an impact, y'all. Like I say, we all are created with a purpose. I fully live on it, and yeah, y'all rock with me. I'm gonna start bringing more and more content when I can to this channel. Um, like, share, and yeah, let's continue to grow together.